first pitch forthcoming as Jose Reyes is set to go.
Leading off the afternoon for Toronto, shortstop Jose Reyes.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
111.
Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the pitch. One pitch is lifted in the air out to right. Garcia will take care of this one, and Reyes is retired to open up the ball game. Dalton Pompey will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently it's 6 games entering play. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. Base hit. And he continues to hit the ball well, as that'll push his hitting streak up to 7 games now. Edwin Encarnacion will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And Melky will make the catch for round number 2. Josh Donaldson will stand in, and he was a big part of the win last night as he contributed 3 hits to his guys' effort. Pause, now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. On his way to the plate is the center fielder Adam Eaton to get things started here in the home half of the first. Fouled straight back. And now a pitch on the way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ike, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here in this scoreless ball game. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And after the way this series started for them, if they could get out of here with a split, you bet they sign up for that. That was an important win for these guys yesterday, so they'll look to make it 2 in a row here.
Melky Cabrera will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Here's the pitch. Hard hit towards center. Dickerson is there, 2 gone. Jose Abreu will stride in now, and as you can see, he's currently 6th in the American League in home runs. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
And that's the spot that he's just going to have to keep wearing out going forward. If he can keep running that pitch in on the guy's hands, he's going to be fine.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate.
Sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out. Inning over. Dioner Navarro will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Toward the gap in right center, this is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Russell Martin will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
And this is what you like to see, especially coming off of a loss in his last start. These first couple innings, he's coming right after guys.
Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Michael Saunders will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. This is hit on the ground but foul. He waits. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Chris Dickerson will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night. In there, no balls and a strike.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Adam LaRoche will stand in looking for a bleeder, a bloop single, anything to kickstart the average a bit because he's had a rough go of it these past 6 ball games. Curveball, and that misses in the
went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And a good swing there on 1-0, but this is in the air out to right field. Under this is Pompey, and he's got it for the first out. Avisail Garcia will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Ready now on 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Connor Gillespie get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, and in a good hitter's park like this one, it's going to be even more important than usual to keep that fastball down. That's right where he's got to be living.
Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it, a ball and a strike. Now here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Now here it comes. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that.
I'll hold that thought as the play is made out there for out number 3, and the side is retired. Meiser Asturias will step in here to start their half of the third with the top of the order to follow. And he jolts this half inning to attention as the first pitch is hit into right field for a leadoff single.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. And there he goes towards second. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Dalton Pompey will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Here's a ground ball toward the hole, and it's going to get through for his second hit of the afternoon. Cabrera able to get it in, and that'll hold the runner at third base. Edwin Encarnacion will dig in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to take the lead here in the early going. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Only play's going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game. Josh Donaldson will look to try and get that second run of the inning across, as he'll have a runner at third now with 2 away. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. From the stretch. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Alexi Ramirez will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Dickerson is under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away. Tyler Flowers will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. The pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Carlos Sanchez will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able.
This Turris won't get there. It's into center, a base hit. Adam Eaton will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Now here's the first pitch. There goes the runner. And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. And now they've got a man out there with nowhere to go. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Dioner Navarro will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Navarro.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gone. So a leadoff home run to get things started here in the fourth.
Now batting, catcher, Russell.
It's a solo shot for Dioner Navarro. Number 10 for him on the year as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage. Grounded, foul. And the pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael.
A solo shot for Russell Martin. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0. Michael Saunders is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
1-1.
Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Chris Dickerson will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Chris Dickerson.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Now the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Here it comes. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Meiser Izturis will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And Garcia will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. Adam Eaton will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now the pitch. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Melky Cabrera will stand in now. He'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Oh, and he turns beautifully on that fastball as this is pulled into right for a base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out. Jose Abreu stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled back. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
And that's off his leg on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Well, you know all the infielders are taught to try and knock a ball down in that RBI situation. But here on the mound, I don't think he had any choice. This one comes back at him and gets him flush. By the time they all scramble around to find the ball, they have no chance of preventing that run from scoring.
Adam LaRoche is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance.
Let's go, White Sox!
2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in time to get LaRoche, and that's the second out. Avisail Garcia will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. Here's the first offering. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A third straight right here. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game. Connor Gillespie will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. Swing and a high chopper. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, 1 error. and one man left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Blue Jays on top, 3-2. Jose Reyes will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And this is a really important inning for him right here. Your guys go out there and get you a couple runs. You want to throw up a 0, come back in, and see if they can't get you some more.
Come on, let's do it.
Now here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it, and then
and here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. The pitch. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Dalton Pompey will dig in. He singled his last time around. Swing and a line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Edwin Encarnacion is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. On the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. It'll be Alexei Ramirez's turn when we come back. And here is Alexei Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Now a line drive over the shortstop's head and on into left center field, and that should be extra bases to begin the inning. Ramirez will head for second, and he will make it there with 2 bases to kick off the home 5th. Tyler Flowers will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
and with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with 1 out.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. For Ramirez, that's 12 doubles now on the campaign. The next pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Now the 2-0 home. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. The relay throw, and he is in there. Carlos Sanchez will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch on the way. Now the runner's on his way home. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. And that lead disappears with it as this is now a 3-3 ball game. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. First offering on the way. Runner goes for second. Now a bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And striding in is the left fielder, Melky Cabrera. Now here's the first pitch. Out in front as this is in the air toward deep right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Josh Donaldson will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Josh Donaldson.
Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. And the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now here it comes. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Here's a check swing, a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
Now batting.
Deoner Navarro will get another shot. He homered his last time. This is foul right side. He's ready now. The pitch. Runners on the move for second. Line to left. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first? So a runner at first now with one away. And that'll bring in the all-star catcher Russell Martin. Started to go around there. Appealed down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike one. Ball one. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Around third and being waved on home. Now the relay home. And the runner will score from first. Michael Saunders will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Comes set. Now the pitch. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. He's set. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. Garcia is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Chris Dickerson will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Jose Abreu will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Jose Abreu.
This ball will be chopped foul. And now a pitch on the way. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
All afternoon long, this is what we've seen. Guys have just dug their own hole up there by going after pitches that aren't strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star. Here comes a 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Throw by Reyes is right there for the first out. Adam LaRoche will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Way off balance hack that time, good for the first strike.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
1-1 on the way. Starts to go around, but
You know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. 2-2. That's popped up out towards short right field. And as Torres takes care of this one for route number 2.
Well, one thing you can say, he's showing a lot of composure coming right at these guys. And for a young pitcher, That can be uncommon. But, he puts this pitch in a good spot, gets his guy to pop it up.
And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
To 2-2 now.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They still trail it here 4-3. Jake Petrichka is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Meiser Asturias will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a ball hit back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And the lineup turns over now for Jose Reyes. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. There's a shot out to right center field, and this is going to get between Eaton and Garcia and make it all the way to the wall. Reyes at full speed. Look at him fly. He's headed for third, and they're not going to get Reyes. He's in safely at third with a triple.
Now batting.
Dalton Pompey will dig in with a very important insurance run 90 feet away at third. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat, maybe even a little.
And hold that thought as this ball is through the infield for a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've pushed it to 2 here in the 7th. First pitch coming. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Pause, now the pitch. Right down the chute that time, 1-2.
Hard to believe he'd let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Lays off, 2-2 now. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Josh Donaldson will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. He's set. Now the pitch. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. Stretch time here on the south side of Chicago. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the White Sox 3. Connor Gillespie will stand in to get things going for the White Sox. He'll be followed by Alexi Ramirez on deck. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Dickerson is under it to tuck this one away, and it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 7th. Alexi Ramirez will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. Around second, headed for third is Ramirez. And he's going to get there with a 1-out triple. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. First pitch to him. Tyler Flowers is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. He waits. Now the pitch. Another curveball here, but this misses in tight. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch on the way. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And a backhanded try, but it's just out of reach, and that's going to score the run from third. Here comes the Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Here's the first offering. Now a sacrifice attempt here, and it should do the job. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second. Adam Eaton will have a shot at driving home that possible tying run that's standing at second. Right field. Pompey is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. Dioner Navarro will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. And he'll step off. Matt Albers will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Dioner Navarro will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. But this will get foul for strike 2. Now the pitch. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. Russell Martin will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 0-1 home to Martin, and this will be fouled away. From the stretch. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And this is pulled in out there by Cabrera for the first out. Michael Saunders will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a rocket to third. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. Chris Dickerson will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. He's ready now. The pitch. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And the runner will score from first. Meiser Asturias will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. Now this is popped up behind the plate for Flowers. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the White Sox 4. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's the first pitch. Ball hit pretty well out toward left center. Dickerson is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch. Steve Delabar will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Encarnacion will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for route number 2. Adam LaRoche will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Taken there by Asturias. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. And just like that, the side is retired. Jose Reyes started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Here's a ground ball now heading for the hole, and this is going to get on through. Will lead off single to begin the ninth. Dalton Pompey will step in, an RBI single this last time around. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Oh, and he rips this one to first. And, a bad hop there as it's over his head at first. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Edwin Encarnacion will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. Josh Donaldson will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. There's a shot out to right center field. And this is going to get between Eaton and Garcia and make it all the way to the wall. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. And that's a big at-bat there as they've broken this one wide open. Leander Navarro comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Cabrera able to get it in, and that'll hold the runner at third base. Russell Martin will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, Greg. Sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Michael Saunders. We'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Comes set. Now the pitch. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Chris Dickerson is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that drop.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Avisail Garcia will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now here's the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Here it comes, 2-1. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone, 2-2.
Boy, they've done a really good job against this guy so far. And it's the first time in the series that they've held him without a hit.
Full count, 3-2. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. A groan from the home supporters here, 1 away. Connor Gillespie will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the pitch. He goes the other way, and this one's going to split the gap for extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now.
we'll get a good look at this from up in our press box camp. You can see the two outfielders give chase, but this is almost perfectly between them as it finds a gap for a double.
Alexi Ramirez will step in. He tripled and subsequently scored last time around. Now the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Come on, Top.
The 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
1-0.
One out and a runner on second base.
Go White Sox.
So 1-1.
You go.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Oh, and he's got a great splitter. Now, you're talking 88 miles an hour. You think you can hit it, but it just disappears on you.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And a swing and a miss by Ramirez as he's down on strikes here for out number 2.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1-2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll get under it to make the catch, and the Blue Jays bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over.
And I think this is a good decision here to let the setup guys stay on to finish this one off. He goes out to pick up the rare save with an excellent effort.
And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here. Deoner Navarro. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it's just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score, 4 hits, including that big home run.